Hi everybody. Okay, this is video 2 for today, and this catches me up on Y&R. Okay, today was a doozy. Alright. So, another piece I didn't forget, but I was gonna lap it into today, is Tucker and Ashley, and that whole dynamic. Okay. I'm gonna throw my nickel in there, because I usually say 2 cents, but I got more to say than that. So, okay, wait a second. Okay, so then, all right, to keep you guys up to date, if you guys haven't watched the soap in a couple weeks or whatever, all right, so Tucker and Ashley got married. They had a honeymoon in Paris. Then Ashley decided to not go in business with Tucker, and Tucker came back with his tail between his legs back to Genoa City. And his whole idea was to get a better relationship with Devon. That's what he said his whole motivation was. However, wrong. Okay? Alright. Okay, so talking on the Tucker and Ashley piece for a second. Alright. So yesterday they had a meeting in his hotel and they had a cup of coffee together, and you think they're gonna work it out, right? Okay, because she's all, well, I don't want to do it. It's very painful for me, very emotional. I don't have the heart to do this, but I have to protect myself. And you did scare me because you turned me into a person I've never seen before. All that stuff. Okay. Meanwhile, imagine a split screen, like I always say. On this side, Ashley and Tucker are having the conversation. On the other side, Jack and Diane having the conversation about Ashley, and Jack doing most of the talking and trying to not really control, but wish he could control what happens with Tucker and Ashley. Now, for once in about a couple months, or at least 6 months or something, Diane is the voice of reason here. She says, now, Jack, Ashley's an adult. She can do what she wants, and she's going to do what she wants. And you can't manipulate her, or she may not do what you like, that kind of thing. Okay, so I was like on the floor. My jaw was open. Okay, this was my face, because I'm like, Diane made sense here. What? And Diane is actually sticking up for Ashley. I've never seen this in my life. Okay, so that leads me to, what is this whole thing with the people trying to think they can control other people here? I don't get it. Okay? First of all, you've got parents on other soap operas and on Young and the Restless too, who think they can control their children. And these are adult children, by the way. Okay? And then you got this other dynamic that, okay, yeah, all right. Here's the two schools of thought on this one. Family comes first. Yes, I believe that. However, when family starts interfering in your other relationships, family sometimes got to go. Unless you can draw the boundary and say, look, I am your family, yes, but this is my life. And now you're making whoever, whatever, uncomfortable. Therefore, you got to go. Okay? That's how it should go. But however, that's not how it works in soap operas. Okay. So, remember the piece where I told you that Tucker said his whole motivation was to get in good with Devon and have a better relationship? Okay. I said wrong. Now I'm going to clarify. Tucker is the type of individual that will do and say anything and throw anybody under the bus and or hurt them and or whatever to get whatever he wants. Okay? That is the character of Tucker. So anything else that doesn't benefit him is bullshit. That's the character of Tucker. If you ever had any question, that's him. All right? So now, coming back to the Mamie piece for a second. Okay, Mamie is in whatever with Tucker. And it turns out that Tucker and Mamie have a current goal, or they did, of trying to get Jill out because they want the younger generation, being Devon and Lily, to run the company, Chancellor winners. But they know with Jill at the helm, it'll never happen. Okay? So now Tucker is splashing his money around and or power and saying that I can do things that you need me for this. Nobody else can get Jill out. And Mamie finally had the sense to say, okay, but I don't like the kind of person you are, and I don't like what you're doing, and therefore I'll put my chips and try with somebody else. That's what she said today. And the sad part is, whether or not you like the character of Devon or whatever, okay, the sad part is somebody, a grown man, lost his father today because he realizes that he's a liar and a manipulator. So he lost his father and he lost a huge relationship all in one day because he finally got down to the root of how this person is. I mean, that's gotta hurt. I don't care who you are. Okay, because if you have an idealized picture of somebody in your head and they turn out to be completely wrong, when you find that out, that hurts. So I really feel for Devon. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Ashley was there too. And what happened is the combination of Ashley talking with Mamie and now Devon telling her, watch out for him, he's a liar, all this stuff. They meshed together, and that's what made Mamie make her decision to have no longer to not have anything to do with Tucker anymore. So that's how everything combined. Okay? Bye guys.